Welcome to the Epic Moment channel. Today we will talk about the Chrysler Building. How was the Chrysler Building built, and why does no one want it now? Subscribe for more.
October 23, 1929. As dawn slowly broke across the city, hidden above the streets, a project was taking shape that below, New York moved at its usual pace. Commuters rushed to work, newspapers exchanged hands, and streetcars rolled through busy avenues. Few people realized they were witnessing hundreds of feet above the streets. Steel workers balanced on narrow beams with remarkable confidence, brought the structure closer to becoming the tallest building on Earth. Day after day, enormous quantities of steel were lifted into the sky, architectural drawings into us unlike anything New York had ever seen. With each passing week, the building climbed higher above Manhattan. Its growing silhouette began dominating the skyline, attracting attention from investors, architects, and newspapers across the country. For Walter P. Chrysler, this project was more than a skyscraper. It was a statement of ambition, a monument designed to carry his name far beyond his own lifetime. As one of America's most successful industrialists, wanted a landmark that would carry his name into the future and stand as a symbol of American ambition. To bring that vision to life, architect William Van Alen developed a design unlike anything seen before. It combined cutting-edge engineering with the elegant style that would later define the Art Deco era. Every detail served a purpose. The building was designed not only to reach extraordinary heights, but also to showcase beauty, craftsmanship. Before sunrise each morning, workers gathered beneath the tower. Long before the city fully awoke, construction was already underway, pushing the project. By late 1928, the Chrysler Building was rising faster than almost anyone expected. Week after week, new floors appeared above Manhattan, making the tower impossible to ignore. Every day, massive amounts of steel arrived at the site. The constant flow of materials kept construction moving at an extraordinary pace. But this was no ordinary construction project. Across New York, developers were competing to build the tallest structure in the world. One rival project was growing so quickly that many believed it would defeat Chrysler's tower in the race for the world record. Newspapers closely followed the competition. Reports suggested that Chrysler's dream of building the tallest structure on Earth was beginning to slip away. To the public, it looked as though the race was nearly over. But inside the tower, a secret plan was already taking shape. Architect William Van Alen had prepared a solution that no competitor knew existed. It was bold, risky, and designed to change the outcome of the entire race. Hidden inside the building, workers began assembling a giant stainless steel spire. The project remained completely invisible from outside. For weeks, the secret remained hidden from competitors, investors, and even the newspapers covering the race. Then came the moment that would make architectural history. The final stage of Chrysler's secret plan was about to begin. Before dawn, a carefully selected team of workers moved into position. Hidden inside the structure was the weapon that would change the race forever. Then, without warning, the enormous stainless steel spire began rising through the top of the tower. As the spire climbed higher, it added crucial height to the building. Every foot pushed Chrysler closer to victory.
Get that bolt in now!
In only a few hours, the skyline changed forever. The Chrysler Building suddenly stood taller than every competitor.
The announcement shocked New York.
Take a look at this. It is incredible.
Newspapers reported that it had become the tallest structure on Earth.
Its shining crown immediately became one of the most recognizable sights in the city. Nothing else looked quite like it. For the workers who built it, the achievement represented months of dangerous labor performed hundreds of feet above the streets. But while the tower reached its greatest triumph, a financial disaster was already approaching America. Within days, the stock market crashed. The Great Depression began spreading across the nation. The Chrysler Building stood as a symbol of ambition and success. Yet below it, America was entering one of the most difficult periods in its history. In 1930, the Chrysler Building officially opened. It was no longer a construction project, it had become a symbol of American engineering and ambition. Inside, visitors discovered a world of luxury. Marble surfaces, handcrafted details, and Art Deco artwork transformed the building into a masterpiece of design. But the victory did not last long. Across the city, another giant was already climbing toward the sky. Less than a year later, the Empire State Building surpassed Chrysler's Tower and claimed the title of the tallest building in the world.
Although it lost the record, the Chrysler Building kept something even more important: its identity. Its design remained unmatched.
As the decades passed, New York changed dramatically. Yet the Chrysler Building continued watching over the city from above. Over time, newer office towers offered larger spaces, modern technology, and greater efficiency. The real estate market began changing. Maintaining a historic landmark came with enormous costs. Preserving its iconic design required constant investment and specialized restoration work.
Investors admired the building's history, but financial realities told a different story. Rising costs and changing office demands made profitability increasingly difficult.
Nearly a century after it first captured the world's attention, a monument to ambition, innovation, a dream that once conquered the sky.